Okay, this is a hilarious angle. I have been trying to do a video about this topic, and now I got incensed about something again, and now I have to do this video really quick. And I promise I'm going to do the philosophical video soon. But oh my God, yes. So Christian Strand, who is one of my internet friends, um, just said something so important that I wanted to highlight it. Actually, I had already been thinking about it, and then he articulated it, which was basically like he laid out his position on Palestine and Israel, and Marianne's position as he understood it, which was basically that that Netanyahu and is it IDF and Hamas are all oppressing the weak. And the post didn't get any traction. Like nobody argued, but also nobody shared it, and it just kind of sat there. And he was like, "Right, so no one cares," which is a very important point, actually, because I was thinking this morning about the fact that all these people who have the Palestinian flag in their Twitter name and are all about freeing Palestine and the sovereign nation of Palestine and against the invasion of Gaza, um, have dedicated their time on Twitter, seemingly, to raging at Marianne Williamson. Now, somebody did something so brilliant because when she rolled back her statement about the occupation, someone posted a picture of adorable Palestinian children and their mothers holding them, smiling, and just said thank you, and these people deserve a good life, which was genius. And also, you all could have had Marianne Williamson at the get-go for Palestine, to be pro-Palestine, if you had kind of approached it that way, because this is the lady who, didn't want to pull out abruptly from Afghanistan because of the women and children. So what do you think motivates her? What do you think she cares about? The women and children. Hello. So now this video is entitled Shaming the Shaming, because I'm about to do something that I'm criticizing, actually, because I'm about to shame the shamers, which and then in my next video, I'm going to debunk everything I'm doing here. I cannot hear the word shaming without thinking of Kevin Bridges and his description of his time when he was interviewed about his time in high school. So he I guess he was in high school in the late 80s or early 90s. And this is a Glaswegian comedian. And he revealed that they called him Fatty Bum Bum in school. And so the interviewer was like, oh, it's a millennial, I guess. So, so, so fat shaming existed when you were at school. And Kevin was like, aye, fat shaming, skinny shaming. Your dad's an alky shaman. Can I take a shaman shaman? All these kind. He's like, they were talking about my childhood like it was the Dark Ages. Anyway, that's not really relevant, but it's funny. So anyway, I wonder if all the people who are so passionate about Palestine care, like it, as much as they enjoy shaman on the internet, because if you consider the fact that, like, okay, Jimmy Dore also, like, he could have had Marianne Williamson if he approached it in a kind of civil manner and said, about he could have just showed her his information about Ukraine and the funding of the war and the what was it, the thing about the salaries of the soldiers being paid by the U.S. according to him. Instead of being like, oh, you don't know about that, which immediately puts anyone on the defensive. And I don't think, like, yeah, and one could say, oh, well, she shouldn't be on the defensive because she's a presidential candidate. But I mean, I don't know many people, unless they're bodhisattvas, who just shake off a shaman like it's nothing and then carry on. Because I really think that if it was the goal of RBN and Due Dissidents and Hardlands Media and Jimmy Dore to affect a change, they would not spend so much time trying to destroy the thing that irritates them as they would trying to build the thing that they want, which presumably is people power and cooperation and I don't know, stuff like that. Libraries, RBN is building a library. It's a great thing, but they don't talk about it that much, except for Rome. Poor Rome. Anyway, what am I saying? Well, basically, I'm shaming the shamers, but I also know that doesn't work based on what I'm saying here. So this is basically just me venting to my camera because I had all this stuff in my mind, and Christian really did a great post. So I'm going to go share that, and then I'm going to do my philosophical video. But you're all gorgeous anyway. I just, last night there was a lot of, I'm on the other side of the world, so it was night for me. There was a sort of a tweet storm spontaneously around the interview with Marianne Williamson and Lauren. I cannot pronounce her last name. I cannot remember it precisely. She's a lovely girl. She's a big influencer, and she talks about politics, and she's a good singer. And and I couldn't help noticing that there were a lot of people saying, "Oh, thank you, Lauren, for exposing Marianne Williamson's bad position on this," or whatever it was. And they were thanking her. And then Lauren had put up the interview on her channel, and I didn't see anybody thanking her there. Like, I kind of feel like if we want to build peace in the world, the first thing we have to do is do it in our interactions with each other and appreciate before you criticize. It's a very 50s parenting style to criticize before you appreciate. Um, I mean, I remember my grandparents, like if I would show them a piece of artwork, they would do the critique first before they said anything nice about the picture, even if they were impressed secretly. So I want the priority to be kind of lead with what you want to build. Uh, as Marianne Williamson says about peace, picture the peace, picture the water treatment plants at the wells and the libraries and the schools, and then reverse engineer. Because the thing is, we're not going to have time if we just keep battling. Like the universe and the world has an infinite capacity to come up with problems for you to solve, which means that if you spend your whole time solving problems, you actually could die before you ever see anything nice. So, and also it keeps you in a mindset of looking for problems. So then actually you very gradually become blinded to the beauty. I mean, the sun does rise every day. That's kind of amazing, right? Okay, anyway. I love you all. My God. Okay, bye.